Hi Leo, this is your weekly day by day tarot cards reading by Emma for the week beginning on Monday, the 5th of May. 5th of May. Jesus, I'm still in April. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person out there, maybe something very official on this day, some advice you get from the official person, tells you how to proceed, some form to fill up, okay, tells you what sort of documents you're supposed to bring, maybe that sort of energy for some of you, but could be that you have maybe your older sister, okay, with Queen of Swords, could be your older sister advising you, telling you how to do something, how to proceed, that this is your right way, you have to do it this way, you have to study that, you have to behave in that certain way, or something. Might also be for some of you, could be just a clarity which you are having, you found your way and you know how to, from now on, how to proceed, how to do, how to behave, how to dress, you know your way. Clarity, definitely this energy brings clarity now this or that way. And you are quite happy with that, what you know. You know now all those rules, regulations, so you can proceed. Maybe that was the problem for you. Maybe you didn't have exactly vision about your future, about some situation. Now you have, because you're very pleased with yourself, with that what you've got on this day, with this decision, with this opening, with this clarity. You are very pleased with that. Finally, this way, this road which is opening in front of you, this new situation, is actually the best way forward for you. You see what I'm saying? King of Cups is sitting calmly, happily satisfied. Now he's fine. Now can deal with whatever eventuality. Now that you know your way. Now that you know right path. Now that you know right procedure. All the rules, regulation, documents, everything. Now you can proceed. You see what I'm saying? In that sense, you've got clarity and you're very satisfied because of that. So that's your Monday. No Tuesday. With the 9 of Cups, that's your wish card. You're surely satisfied today with yourself or with that what you have. Your wish can be fulfilled, or it is fulfilled on this day. This is very material thing, emotional fulfillment with something material, with something which you bought today, with what you look alike, with the restaurant you ate your food. You see what I'm saying? Things which are making you happy. Yeah, you're just enjoying it on this day. Yeah, you're enjoying it on this day. There is Knight of Cups. That definitely talks about some good times, maybe in the restaurant, really eating, drinking, having good times. By yourself or with people, doesn't matter. Or look, could also be just being satisfied with where you are heading. If I'm gonna connect it to Monday, you are moving forward, being happy. You will celebrate. It's just what you wanted, just what you wished for. Now you can do it. Now you can be there. Now you can achieve your goal. Now you can buy it. Going happily towards your goals. You will celebrate, you'll be happy. Just like that, you are on the way to fulfill your wish. Perhaps only that sort of feeling. This is emotional energy and you're very satisfied. You're going to be happy with the very next thing which is supposed to follow. Yeah, might be something like that. Wednesday with the moon. But now moon doesn't have, kind of visibility, what is in between, all right, and how it's going to end. You don't see it. Yeah, you're going towards your happier times, and that is in general. Yeah, your wish is going to be fulfilled. You're going to be happy there. You'll find your emotional fulfillment or so. Yeah, that's all stands. But in between, what is the next step? What is the third step? You see what I'm saying? What is happening in between? Perhaps you don't know you don't see it clearly today. Maybe situation becomes a bit complicated, maybe is complex in general. Okay, it's supposed to be like that, complicated long term or something, and you cannot see it, of course. But it's kind of present here very much here on a Wednesday, that what you don't know. when it's gonna finish. Maybe it's just about timing. When you're gonna see light at the end of the tunnel. You see what I'm saying? When all of this going to finish, when you're gonna have that happy time. Something in between, some steps in between are not certain, not known yet. But look, paired with the 10 of Swords now on Wednesday, might be that you were still paining on this day, that you did have some serious problems till now. Okay, you are going for the better, you are going to celebrate, your wish will come true, and that's all great. But perhaps something till now was actually defeat, was actually loss. Business was suffering, business was losing money. You couldn't make any sort of success with that previous business, and it's still on your mind. You're still feeling it, and perhaps this unknown, this uncertain, this fearful energy perhaps comes from here. You're still feeling it. That defeat, that bankrupt business still haunts you. That the difficulties which you did have still haunts you, and you cannot get rid of it right now on this day. Perhaps you are thinking, will I ever stop thinking about this? Will it ever stop paining? Yeah, still present on this day, still paining, still fearing the very same thing which you've been through. Even though everything is promising, everything's great, everything is doing well for you, will fulfill your wish, you'll be happy, you'll celebrate, all great, but you are fearing, what if not? What if it comes back to this defeat, loss, bankruptcy? It's not that it's something happening towards that outcome, but you were suspicious just because you're fearing, just because of this bad experience. You just cannot take it off your mind here on Wednesday. It's your Wednesday. Now, Thursday. With the Knight of Swords, look, Knight is fast-moving energy, changes something in one go, in one shot, okay? Something quickly you have to do now, some urges you to do things. Maybe on this day urges you to attend some administrative things, to bring some documents, to go and visit somebody, to go and speak to somebody. You see, this one is coming urgently, needs to do something. You maybe woke up this morning realizing, oh, but I have to do that, I forgot, it's urgent. Yeah, that's Knight of Swords. Suddenly comes into your mind, or somebody is coming towards you, tells you, calls you, immediately, Leo, do it now. Go there, speak to that person, or so. Urges you to do something, maybe some job. Could be also Knight of Swords does the job. Now, quickly, immediately, today has to be done. Yeah, maybe, look, whatever it is, urges you to do something because it's supposed to open the road for you, okay? This is the winning energy, and it stands at the beginning on that starting line, ready to rush forward. Now, this energy, if you were already moving towards your goal, okay, that's Chariot. You do have goal, you're supposed to win, you're supposed to get that, and you are ready, you feel yourself ready. Might be that you are rushing towards that goal, but this is too fast. Most important thing with the Chariot, if you want to win, if you want to get that goal, that end goal, which you are after, it's important to balance yourself, okay? Not to lose your mind, not to rush so much. It's only thing which is important with this energy. Apply yourself, pace yourself, don't go too fast, you can trip yourself. See what I'm saying? This would be perhaps wrong, but you are rushing perhaps after your goal. Now that you are ready and opening is there, immediately rush. But I don't know how clever that would be with Chariot energy, because a balance is very, very important with Chariot. But could be the other case, okay, that you were actually rushing to prepare yourself, all right, to finish with final preparations, and then you can move on and do your stuff. Whatever that your goal is, you will be ready soon, and that you are rushing to finish with all preparations. Might also be something like that, which would be better. Anyway, that's your Thursday. Now Friday. With Death. It's over. Some situation is over out of your life. It's over. Hopefully, you will begin slowly to put it behind. So these difficulties, these problems which you did have till now will begin to fade away. I think you are preparing yourself for it. Paired with Five of Wands. Look, Five of Wands is conflicting energy, often talks inexperience. You don't know exactly how to, what is to follow. Maybe you don't feel yourself ready. Maybe you do have plenty ideas how to continue, what's supposed to be next, what's supposed to replace this situation which is over. That is out there. Okay, transitioning period began. Nothing that is happening, it's very quiet today, but you are tremoring, you are panicking, you are trying. My impression is, with this Knight of Swords, now Five of Wands, that you are rushing to begin with something. And so much so that you cannot sit still. Your mind cannot stop thinking about that. You would love to do something, anything. Okay, now, immediately. Now you do have again plenty on your mind. Should you do this or that? How to do it? Maybe you don't know exactly how to. Maybe you don't know what to, but you would love to do something. But yeah, conflict, rushed energy, stressful energies, just because you are rushing after your new goal, after your new career, new employment, new situation. You are rushing after it. You just cannot sit still. I can understand, being that past situation was horrible, okay? And perhaps you want as soon as possible to move away from that situation, kind of run away from these difficulties, from this difficult situation, from this horrible loss or so, a rush, run away and make something else. Yeah. But I feel like you are rushing maybe too much, just because you cannot sit still. Perhaps if you sit still, you are thinking about what has happened. Kind of felt that you have to keep busy. You keep your mind occupied. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what you do here. Thursday and Friday particularly. Hangman. Now you have to wait. Yeah, you have to wait. It's not comfortable. You're not going to be pleased because you have to wait. You are sacrificing some time, okay? You are sacrificing some money. You are sacrificing something of yourself because you have to wait. It's not ready. Simply you are maybe not ready. You have to learn. You see, Five of Wands, I told you, could be your inexperience. And you don't know exactly how to proceed now. You need extra knowledge. You need to get into routine. You need to practice. And then once you are capable, once you feel that you are ready, you got your routine, you can, do it easily or so. But you are waiting for some enlightenment, for something to happen. You have to wait. You have to wait, yeah. The High Priestess says that you need some knowledge, something to be revealed to you, okay? And you're waiting for that knowledge. Maybe from some outer source. Maybe things are happening somewhere around, somebody else supposed to make decisions, some institution or so, and you are waiting for it, okay? You cannot speed up the process, but calmly wait for the outcome, for the information, for something to be revealed to you, for some knowledge of sort, but you have to wait. I think it's about the knowledge, understanding. It is around you. You know for fact that you will have that knowledge. I kind of feel some sort of information which you will have, which you know that you're going to have soon, and you are waiting for it. You'll have it, that's it, but not today. Sunday with the Two of Pentacles. Look, indecisive energy, but you do have two situations, definitely two certain situations on the ground, this or that. You might be having two situations which will replace each other, old one and new one, incoming situation, present one still present in your life, supposed to go away very soon as new one is, ready to manifest or so. Maybe that sort of situation, one outgoing, one incoming, still present on your mind, in your life. Buy yourself some time, be patient, but you're not. With this energy, you're very nervous. You cannot wait. When I'll get that information, when the things will be revealed to you, when that money will come. Yeah, in that sense, perhaps you might be a bit nervous about when things will begin to happen. Now look, with the Two of Pentacles, we can just talk money. Okay, maybe you want to buy something and you cannot buy it today because it's expensive, because you have to wait for your salary or something, and you are trying to get either discount or maybe to get something cheaper, or you're gonna just wait for your salary and you are nervous because of waiting. Yeah, Two of Pentacles is not long lasting, luckily, but not pleasant, surely not pleasant. You know what you are waiting for. King of Swords is energy within you. Surely you know exactly what you are waiting for. I really like Queen of Swords with King of Swords here on Sunday, kind of closing down on this situation. And it seems it was stressful for you, maybe unnecessarily stressful, okay, just because you wanted to rush it up. You wanted to do it immediately, to go for it immediately, but you couldn't because that's the procedure, that's how it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? I kind of felt that you cannot speed it up and you wanted to, and the whole frustration which I felt here comes from there. But you were a very solid self, your mind very solid. You understand it all on this day, on Sunday. You know exactly what you are waiting for. You know exactly how long it's going to take. You know it's going to be in your hands very soon. Two of Pentacles guarantees something, okay? It's not that you can lose. No, you cannot lose. It's a two situation. Some money which is coming, you see what I'm saying, will come in your hands now, today or later, but it will be in your hands. You've got two situations you can choose from. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's difficult for you to choose, but you still have something for sure, something guaranteed. And I really believe your mind is clear right now, because King of Swords is clear mind, is understanding, is logic. Now you are thinking logically, not emotionally. You're not rushing, you're not sabotaging yourself. You are calm, collected, understand. You do understand it all. What you do have right now, what you're supposed to do, what you are waiting for. Clear mind will help a lot on this day. You know that you have to know something. Could be I didn't tell you about the Two of Pentacles. Could be that is a knowledge, information, some approval, something, a license that you are waiting for. Could be contract, somebody to sign also with you, or could be that but you were waiting for it, definitely. It's only that King of Swords now brings a logical, calm, collected, intelligent mind. So you do understand the process. You know, you understand what you were waiting for. Whether that makes it easier for you or not, but understanding you surely have. Yeah, Leo. Anyway, Leo, I really hope that you're going to enjoy this weekend. I will speak to you again very soon. Till then, best regards, Tarot by M.